I'm here with my Dash Mini Grill, my Dash Mini Griddle, and I am going to be making quesadillas.
Counter cooking. No kitchen, no problem.
And this is a requested video. And these are the ingredients that I'm using. I have some Mexican cheese blend. This is shredded cheese. I have some shredded chicken. I have some chopped up red bell pepper, and I also have some chopped up red onion. So that is going to be my filling for the quesadillas. And here are my tortillas. I'm using soft flour tortillas. You can use corn tortillas if you like those. And I am going to be cutting these tortillas down to 4-inch circles, which then fit perfectly in these Dash Mini appliances. So let me show you how I do this. When I tried to find a 4-inch round cookie cutter in the store, this is the closest I could find. This is a Wilton cookie cutter, and this is about 3.5 inches. So then I ordered a set of cookie cutters on Amazon that came in various sizes, and it said that this one here would be 3.75 inches, and I thought, okay, well, that would be a little bit bigger than what I had. Unfortunately, the description was wrong, and this is actually 3.5 inches, and then this one is way too big for the griddle. I think this is like a 4.5 inches, so it's too big. And then I realized that these cans, this is a can that chicken came in, but you could also get vegetables in cans that are this width. They sell tomatoes in cans that are this width. Obviously the cans are taller, but I wanted a squat can that I could use as a cutter, and this is what I use. So I just opened it with a can opener, took the contents out, and washed it really well. And usually when you use a can opener, there's always just a little tiny sharp piece. You just want to take some pliers and push that down, and that way there's nothing sharp on here that is going to cut you. So that's what I use to cut the tortillas. So here's my tortilla, and here's my can, and I just want to use it like I would a cookie cutter. I want to apply some pressure to it because the edges are not extremely sharp, but you can see it made an outline. And if I stand up, I'm sitting down right now, so if I stand up and apply more pressure, you'll see that it cuts right through. And if it doesn't, obviously, you can kind of tear the edges. But that's pretty good. Let's cut 2 others since I'm going to be making 2. Now, don't waste the excess tortilla. Use this for another purpose. You can make some chips out of this, or you can cut it into strips and use it in soup, or just use it like this for other things. Maybe make some roll-ups and stuff. Here's another tortilla. You just want to use firm pressure. And see how nicely this one cut? And again, you could do this with corn tortillas. You could do this with any kind of tortillas you have. And there we have it. So here are my 4 tortilla pieces ready to go. I'm going to put these aside. So right now I'm heating up my Dash griddle, and the reason why is because I want to cook the vegetables for the inside of the quesadilla. I am going to saute the peppers and the onions, and then I'll probably add the chicken to warm that up also. So now that the griddle has heated up, you want to be really careful because it is hot. I am going to add my peppers and my onions. Peppers and onions make everything taste good, and they're really colorful. You could use green bell peppers if you have them. You could use any kind of onions that you have. And I'm going to shut this, and I'm going to let that cook for probably around 5 minutes. It's been about 4 minutes now. There's so much steam coming out. Let's check on everything. Yeah, they're browning nicely. I basically just want to get them soft. You could add some oil if you want to, or butter, but I think these are doing well. They're just kind of steaming in their own natural liquids or their own natural moisture. So while the vegetables are finishing up in the Dash griddle, I just plugged in the Dash grill. This one has grill marks on it, and I'm getting this up to heat so that we could start cooking our quesadillas. So the nice thing about quesadillas is that you can add any kind of filling to it that you normally like, and they're a great way to use up leftovers. So you can use whatever you have in your fridge or in your house for the filling of a quesadilla, and usually the cheese is what binds everything together. It's been another few minutes because the phone just rang, and so the veggies should be really nicely cooked, and I just want to take them out of here. All of these little cooking utensils are sold at the Dollar Tree. They have them in various colors. I bought red because I thought that way they won't get lost. They'll really stand out. And these tongs that I'm using right now are the second set that I bought because the first set either got lost or walked off. So they work really great. If you want to, you could take a damp paper towel and kind of clean that out, but it's not going to bother me. So I'm just gonna leave it. It's just more flavor for the tortillas. There's my grill. There's my griddle. Let's put our tortillas in. See how perfectly those fit. And then I want to put in some of this shredded chicken. Be careful, they are hot. I'm just using my fingers just because it's easier for me. Then I'm gonna put on some of the grilled veggies. Grilled veggies are really, really my favorite. When I used to eat quesadillas often, I found that Irish pubs always had the best quesadillas. It was the strangest thing. But if I went to an Irish pub, they would always have the best quesadillas. Even better than the ones I've had in Mexican restaurants. Now we're going to top these with some cheese. I'm using a little bit of cheese. If you like cheese, you could use a lot of cheese. I'm just using a little bit of cheese. Don't those look good? Now I also love herbs, and if I had some cilantro, I would use some cilantro, but I don't, so I'm just going to add some parsley. This is just dried parsley. If I had fresh herbs, that would be even better, but I don't. And now let's put the other tortilla on top. Don't these look good? These look so good, and don't mind the mess. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna make one in the griddle, one in the grill, and we'll come back in a few minutes and we'll check them out. It's been a few minutes now, and I want to mention that the chicken that I used in the quesadilla was already cooked. It was not raw chicken. You want to make sure that you're using cooked chicken. By putting it in the middle of the quesadilla, it's really just warming it up. I think about 4 minutes have gone by, so let's check on these. That looks really good. And look at that one with the grill marks. They both look really good. They smell like they're done. Look how good that looks. So here's the quesadilla from the grill, and here's the quesadilla from the griddle. I'm going to unplug both of them. Always remember to unplug them. and then give them plenty of time to cool down. So these are the quesadillas, and I like salsa on my quesadillas. Don't these look so good? The salsa I just put on them covered the nice grill marks. So you could always put salsa on the side. But I'm going to eat these right now. So this is the salsa I bought. It is Top Crop Fresh Salsa. Let's cut into these. Looks really good. I can't wait to taste it. This is so good. I think this is probably one of the best quesadillas I've ever had because I controlled the amount of cheese that was in it, the amount of filling that was in it. In the past, sometimes when I've had quesadillas, they were just like way too much cheese for me. And in the past, sometimes, I remember this one restaurant I went to, you could tell that it was like leftover chicken that's been sitting in their refrigerator for a while. It was like rubbery and it was like on the verge of going bad. Yeah, that's never good. What would be nice now would be some guacamole to go with this. Here's the piece from the griddle. So good. I love the colors. And as far as the difference between the griddle and the grill, the only real difference that I'm noticing is the grill marks on top, and the tortilla that was cooked on the griddle is a bit more crispy than the tortilla that was cooked on the grill, because more surface area of the tortilla hit the griddle versus the grill. So if I made these again, I would probably use the griddle. The grill's nice to get the marks, but I like the little bit crispier texture from the griddle. So I'm gonna enjoy these. This is my lunch today. I hope this video was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel if you'd like me to post more videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.